Hello, it's Dr. Ron Kaiser here, and today going to present a little different type of presentation than normally. It's very difficult to kind of espouse some of the usual stuff in the aftermath of yet another school shooting. And now Uvalde, Texas joins Parkland in Florida, Sandy Hook in Connecticut, and Columbine in Colorado, and probably a few other schools that have already been erased from my memory, or at least temporarily erased, where other innocent children have died. Everybody, regardless of your political inclination, whatever your feelings are about guns for hunting and things of that nature, everybody has to be outraged about the fact that this can take place in the United States of America. And while just within hours and perhaps minutes of the shooting, we began to hear both sides of the political spectrum kind of promote the same things that they have been promoting and opposing each other's positions. The fact is that nothing has really happened to change things. And so I'm proposing a couple of responses that shouldn't be political and want to just share it with you. I'm also going to be talking more about it on in my newsletter to my list at the Mental Health Gym. Newsletter or email will go out tomorrow, and if you haven't joined the Mental Health Gym, I invite you to do so. It won't be a total rehash of what I'm saying today. But there are two things that I think are important. Number one, I think everybody has to get behind the idea of sensible gun control. The majority of the people in the United States do, and I think that, again, nobody really is looking at the notion of taking firearms away from people who are avid hunters, who enjoy the sport of hunting, target shooting, and so on. That can be done without killing children. But there is no real rational reason to have the kinds of weapons out there whose only purpose is mass killing of human beings. And let's get rid of that dumb statement that guns don't kill people, people do. Nothing other than bombs can kill the number of people in as short a time as guns have done. And to allow that to happen to the most innocent of people, our children, is really unconscionable. So there's a lot of stuff out there in terms of specifics of how to promote it, but the main thing is to make sure that your elected representatives are among those who are supportive of rational and sensible gun control. Second thing, though, I think is critically important is the notion of appreciating the people around us, especially our children. There are 21 families in Uvalde, Texas, who today can't hug their child or loved one. In 19 cases, it's parents who can't hug their children, and in many cases, as those of us who follow the news have seen, they're really quite remarkable, exceptional, and really worthy children who have been lost, not just to their family, but to society in general. I'm sure that many of them would have been making contributions for years to come. So make sure, don't take the people who are close to you for granted. If you're a parent with young children, hug them every day. Let them know how loved they are. And for all of us, do the same thing with our spouses, significant others, family members, even if it's virtual hugs, even if it's just letting people know how much they appreciate them. We don't always have preparation for losses. So let's make sure that we have as few regrets about our behavior as we deal with those people who are important to us. Hug, physically or virtually, the people who are important to you, and as much as possible in these troubled times, give others a sense of safety and the recognition that you are with them. There's not a whole lot else that I can say about this. This is kind of a difficult time to be a positive psychologist, but I think if we can implement a couple of those ideas, or both of those ideas, I think we can do our part to making this world a better place.